Okay.
Sir, Karunakar sir.
Good evening to all. On the occasion of 105th birthday annual celebrations of great mathematician Dr. Komarul Chandrasekharan Garu and 71st birthday anniversary celebrations of our former head of the department, Dr. Nagala Prabhakar Rao Garu, the department is organizing a one-week international faculty development program on innovative applications of mathematics, IAM 2025, in association with Institutions Innovation Council, IIC BAC. In fact, today is their birthday. On the first day, Dr. P.V. Sundarananda Garu, Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, Rayalaseema University, Kannur, has delivered a talk on randomness and essential for security. On the second day, Dr. C. Pavankumar Garu, Faculty in Mathematics, Apex Max Excel Center, North Carolina, USA, delivered a talk on applications of linear algebra, matrices, and least squares. On the third day, Dr. G. Srinivas Rao Garu, Professor, Department of Mathematics and Statistics, University of Dodoma, Tanzania, has delivered a talk on basic statistics and nonlinear optimization using R. On the fourth day, that is yesterday, Dr. N. Fanikumar Garu, Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, Vasvi College of Engineering, Hyderabad, has delivered a talk on mathematics behind disease transmission from SIR model to real-world epidemics. For the above 4 days, each session was engaged with more than 700 participants. Now I request one of our staff organizers, Ms. K. Sinita, to present the life sketch of Dr. Komaruvelu Chandrasekharan Garu.
The short biodata of Professor Komaruvelu Chandrasekhar includes with a heartfelt homage to his memory, celebrating his immense contributions to mathematics and his legacy as a visionary academic. It highlights his global influence, the pride he brought to his hometown of Bapatla, and his lasting impact on the field of mathematical research and education. The tribute recognizes his dedication, achievements, and the respect he garnered worldwide, offering a profound acknowledgement of his life's work and contributions. Early life and education. Born in 1920 in Machilipatnam, he studied at Bapatla and earned an MA in mathematics from Presidency College, Chennai. He pursued a PhD under Dr. K. Anandra, an associate professor of Srinivas Ramanujan. Career achievements. Joined the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research at Homi Bhabha's invitation, establishing it as a global hub for mathematical excellence. Played key roles in the International Mathematical Union and other prestigious organizations. Edited the Journal of the Indian Mathematical Society. Research contributions. His work spanned fields like analytical number theory, Fourier transforms, elliptic functions, and topological groups. Awards and honors. Recognized with the Padma Shri in 1959, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award in 1963, and Ramanujan Medal in 1966. He became a fellow of the American Mathematical Society in 2012. Legacy. Known for fostering mathematical research and publishing the notebooks of Srinivasa Ramanujan, he passed away in 2017 in Zurich. The biodata concludes with a heartfelt homage to his memory.
Thank you, Ms. K. Sunita. Now I request one of our staff organizers, Ms. I. Rajeswari, to present the life sketch of Dr. Nagala Prabhakar Rao Garu.
Dr. Nagala Prabhakar Rao Garu, born on November 21st, 1954 in Amratuluru near Tenali, was a distinguished academic and a visionary. A brilliant student, he pursued his passion for mathematics with a BSc and a MSc in mathematics, culminating in a PhD in 1977 under Professor K.L.N. Swami Garu at Andhra University. Renowned for his expertise in group theory, graph theory, and automatized algebra, He published numerous research papers in prestigious journals and collaborated with international scholars, including Professor Kiyoshi Isiki of Japan. His contributions to Gris theorems in group theory were so groundbreaking that they influenced the naming of Gris-Rao algebra. Dr. NPR Sir's teaching career began in 1977 at Siddhartha Engineering College. In 1983, he joined Bapatla Engineering College, serving over 3 decades in various roles, including HOD of Mathematics, founder HOD of Computer Science, and founder Director of the Computer Center. He initiated innovative programs like BSc Computer Science and guided students to prestigious achievements, including placements at IISc Bangalore. As an exceptional teacher and mentor, his passion extended to research. He established a university recognized research center, supervised 12 MPhils and 3 PhD scholars, and initiated ideal departmental procedures that continue to guide faculty and students. Dr. NPR Sir's legacy is marked by his profound impact on education and research at BEC. His dedication, innovation, and mentorship remain an inspiration to all. He passed away on December 30, 2023, leaving an enduring legacy of excellence. Thank you.
Hi, Rajeshwari. Now, I humbly request our beloved head of the department, Dr. K.V. Nacharlu Garu, to give his valuable message on this memorable occasion.
Good evening to all. I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our chief guest and beloved principal, Dr. N. Ramadevi Garu, honorary guest and eminent professor, Dr. Nagalla Sudhakar Garu, my respected teacher and today's resource person, Dr. Bhaskar Babuji Garu, and dear esteemed faculty members. Today we have celebrated the birth anniversaries of two great individuals, Dr. Komanavolu Chandrasekharan Garu, Dr. Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu, in the morning section at the GEB conference hall. Both are from the soil of Bapatla and have made valuable contributions to the fields of education and research. Before paying my homage to them, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude on behalf of Maths Department to our magnanimous management and beloved principal, Madam Dr. N. Ramadevi Garu, for their constant encouragement and timely support in conducting various academic programs. Only with their constant support, we have been able to successfully organize online international FDPs, international workshops, and international conferences with a large number of participants. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all our faculty members for their timely cooperation and valuable support. The purpose of celebrating the birth anniversaries of great personalities is to honor their contributions, inspire future generations, pursue their legacy, instill values, and promote academic heritage. Personally, I have learned so many good things from Dr. Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu during my student life and also in my teaching profession. He is truly a role model for all of us, both as a dedicated teacher and as an eminent research scholar. Professor Chandrasekharan Garu brought global recognition to Bapatla in the field of mathematics. His remarkable contributions to analytic number theory, Fourier transforms, elliptic functions, and topological groups he has honored with prestigious awards like Padma Shri, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, and Ramanujan Medal, and a Fellow of American Mathematical Society. On behalf of Maths Department, I pay my heartfelt homage to Dr. K. Chandrasekharan Garu, Dr. Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu for their unforgettable services to the field of education. They have molded the lives of countless students, inspiring them with their dedication, knowledge, and unwavering passion for mathematics. Their contributions have not only enriched the academic world, but also set a shining example for all of us. Today we have an eminent chief guest with us, Dr. N. Ramadevi Garu, Principal, Bapatla Engineering College. Dr. N. Ramadevi Garu is an accomplished academician with over 25 years of teaching experience. She has made remarkable contributions to the fields of electrical and electronics engineering, armed with a PhD from NIT Warangal. She has established a strong research profile with numerous publications in SCI and Scopus indexed journals, along with a government-approved patents to her credit. As principal of Bapatla Engineering College, her dynamic leadership has significantly strengthened the institution's legacy of academic excellence and innovation. Today, we have an esteemed honorary guest with us, Professor Nagalla Sudhakar Garu. He rendered his services more than 35 years in Bapatla Engineering College. All through his career, Professor N. Sudhakar Garu inspired thousands of students and also faculty members and won fame as a best teacher. His services as a head, professor, principal, and various academic key posts of Bapatla Engineering College were highly acclaimed. We are all inspired by him in multifarious aspects. Simply, I can say that he is the best role model to all of us. Today, we have a wonderful resource person with us. The resource person for today's section is Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji Garu, Professor, Department of Mathematics, Anna University, Chennai. Dr. Bhaskar Babuji sir is not only a professor, but also a source of inspiration, guidance, and unwavering support to the student community. He has accomplished several notable achievements in both teaching and research. On behalf of Department of Mathematics, I express my heartfelt gratitude to today's eminent resource person, Dr. Bhaskar Babuji sir, for graciously accepting our request to deliver his valuable lecture in our International Faculty Development Program. Finally, I am very happy to inform you that huge number of participants registered throughout India, and most of them stayed with us till the completion of all sessions in every day. I am thankful to all participants for their interest to attend this FDP and made it a good platform for professional growth and continuous improvement in innovative teaching methodologies. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable message. We are pleased to inform you that our department, in association with Institutional Innovation Council, has successfully conducted a 3-day international online conference on advancing innovations through mathematics, a journey across disciplines from 8th to 10th September 2025. A good number of research scholars and faculty members actively participated and delivered excellent presentations. All presented papers are published in the book, The Conference Proceedings, with ISBN number. Based on the performance of the participants, the Department Advisory and Review Board thoroughly evaluated and finalized the awards. In view of remembering the valuable services rendered by Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu to the Department of Mathematics, Bapatla Engineering College, the following awards are sponsored by the family members of Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu. Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Memorial Best Paper Presentation Award 2025. Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Memorial Best Reviewer Award 2025. These awards will be announced by our respected Principal Madam of Bapatla Engineering College after addressing the gathering. Now, I humbly request our Principal and today's Chief Guest, Dr. N. Ramadevi Garu, to kindly address the gathering and announce the Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Memorial Awards for the year 2025. Please start, Madam.
Respected today's resource person, Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji sir, Professor, Department of Mathematics, Anna University, Chennai. Honored guest, Dr. Nagalla Sudhakar sir, Professor, Department of CSC, Bapatla Engineering College. Respected HOD of Mathematics, Dr. KVLN Acharyalu sir, convener of this event. Distinguished faculty members and dear participants. A very good afternoon to one and all. It gives me immense pride and deep respect to announce the Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu Memorial Awards 2025, instituted by the family members of the late Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao sir, in cherished memory of his remarkable contributions to the academia and research. These awards symbolized his enduring vision of excellence and his commitment to nurturing the scholarship. It's my pride and privilege to announce these two awards. So this is to proudly certify that Dr. M. Kumari, Assistant Professor, DCT, College of Arts and Science, Goa, has been awarded the Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Memorial Best Paper Presentation Award 2025, sponsored by the family members of Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu, in recognition of her outstanding presentation and valuable contribution to the three-day international online conference, Advancing Innovation Through Mathematics, a journey across the disciplines organized by the Department of Mathematics in association with the Institution's Innovation Council, Bapatla Engineering College, and held from 8th to 10th September 2025 through virtual. We extend our hearty congratulations and best wishes for her continued academic excellence. So we are also proud to announce that another award which goes to the Dr. N. Fani Kumar, Professor, Vasavi Engineering College, Hyderabad, has been awarded the Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Memorial Best Reviewer Award 2025, sponsored by the family members of Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu in recognition of his valuable contribution as a reviewer for the three-day international online conference Advancing Innovation Through the Mathematics, a journey across the disciplines organized by the Department of Mathematics. We extend our sincere appreciation and warm congratulations for his continued commitment to the academic excellence. So, closing note of this event, on behalf of the institution, I express our deepest gratitude to the family members of Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu for sponsoring these awards and keeping alive his noble legacy. May these recognitions inspire many more scholars to pursue excellence with the same spirit of dedication and service. Let us all join in congratulating the awardees and honoring the memory of Professor Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you very much, madam, for your valuable message and announcing the awards. We are honored to have with us a distinguished academician and respected professor from Bapatla Engineering College, Dr. Nagalla Sudhakar sir, Professor, Department of Computer Science. Now I request Dr. Sudhakar sir to share your valuable message with us.
Good afternoon, one and all. We, the family members of Nagalla Prabhakar Rao Garu, are greatly indebted to the Bapatla Education Society in large, the executive members of Bapatla Education Society, the principal Dr. N. Ramadevi Garu, Bapatla Engineering College, and head of the department and the faculty of Department of Mathematics, Bapatla Engineering College, for giving us an opportunity to institute these two awards. I am very happy that in today's workshop session, these two awards are being announced.
He is unable to join the continue.
And I congratulate both the awardees, and I hope that in future also we continue the same enthusiasm, and if possible, we may select more awardees under this category. The family will be thankful to you for sponsoring these two awards. Thank you, sir, on behalf of our family for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, one and all, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. Now it is the time to hear from eminent resource person from today's renowned academician and respected professor from Anna University, Chennai, Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji, sir, Professor, Department of Mathematics. We are delighted to have him with us and request him to deliver his message on this participation.
Thank you, Professor Karunakar. Is it audible, sir?
Audible,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very clear.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. So, an institution is a temple for me. I always think the institution which I learned, the institution which I am teaching is a temple for me. So, one of the temple, many temples, Bapatla Engineering College is one of the temple for me. So, the two pillars of the temple and many more pillars like you, just we received the voice of Professor Sudhakar. He is one of the pillar. And so like this, the Bapatla Engineering College has been blessed by all these showers poured by my supervisor, Dr. Prabhakar Rao. I have been shaped by Professor N.P. Rao. Being the short period in Bapatla Engineering College, I registered for my PhD and I was his first student. And today I am standing before you as a professor and head in Anna University. The credit goes to my great supervisor, Prabhakar Rao sir. We lost him, but still we feel that he's with us whenever we open the book and teach in the class. The way he takes the class, the sincerity, punctuality, first of all, punctuality, and then self-discipline person. So mathematics itself is a discipline. And if you think of NPR, so he has his own self-discipline. So plenty of things we have learned and shaped the life. So the memories is unforgettable. And I always think that I am always one of the student of Bapatla Engineering College. I never felt that I was a faculty because I was very childish at that age in 1996 to 99. I was being treated very, what do you say, like one among the children of the soil. Though I am from Chennai or Tamil Nadu, I never felt that I have been isolated. So till today, including Acharya or Karnakar or TSR, anybody always are like my brothers. Right? So I feel happy to be always associated with your programs. Continuously, you have been giving opportunity for me for these programs, and then I'll be also doing different topics. So you have given me a lot of time for me. After this, I'll join there and share more ideas. So with this, I thank all the organizers, the management, and all the well-wishers, and the blessings will shower for all the professors at Bapatla Engineering College, and also for all the people who are listening to this faculty development program. Will be blessed by the soul of both the eminent professors. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you very much, sir, for your enlightening message. Now, we come one of the most special segment of today's program, response by the awardees. First, I request Professor Nagala Prabhakar Memorial Best Paper Presentation Awardee, Dr. Mamata Kumari Garu, Assistant Professor, DCT College of Arts and Science, Goa, to kindly give her valuable response. Mamata Kumari Garu, please. Mamata Kumari Garu, is it audible?
Sir, please unmute, sir. Unmute her mic.
Sir,
Madam is speaking, sir. Please unmute her mic.
Sir, she is a presenter, sir. We cannot unmute, sir. She is a presenter now, actually.
Okay.
She has to unmute her mic.
Right.
Now it is done. I can speak now. Hello.
It is
All are
audible.
waiting. Please go ahead.
Done now, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Uh,
I thought just
respected Dr. N. Ramadevi Madam, distinguished dignitaries, honorable guests, esteemed resource persons, respected convener and the HOD of Mathematics Department, Dr. Acharya ji, faculty members, and my dear friends and participants. A very good evening to all. It is truly a moment of immense honor and heartfelt gratitude for me to receive the Professor Nagala Prabhakar Rao Memorial Best Paper Presentation Award 2025. I am deeply thankful to Bapatla Engineering College and its dedicated Department of Mathematics for this recognition. As ma'am mentioned, this award is based on my presentation at the AITM 2025 conference, and to receive it today during the FDP, which celebrates the great legacy of Dr. KCS Garu and Dr. NPR Garu, makes the honor exceptionally meaningful. I feel humbled to be associated with an event that carries such great academic significance. Though the conference and the FDP were online, I must commend the organizing team for the seamless coordination and the warm academic atmosphere. My paper, Mathematical Modeling of Casino Waste Impact on the Mandavi River, reflects my commitment to using mathematics for real-world social impact. And this award is a significant encouragement to continue pursuing my research in this area. I sincerely thank my institute, DCT Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Goa, and my colleagues and my students. Once again, my sincere thanks to Principal Madam, Dr. Acharya Sarji, and the entire organizing team for this prestigious award and for holding such an impactful platform. Thank you all. Namaste. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your valuable response. Sir, Karunakar sir, please unmute your audio, sir, please. Yes, sir.
Thank you, madam, for your heartfelt response. Now I request Nagala Prabhakar Rao Memorial Best Reviewer Award goes to Dr. N. Fanikumar Garu, Professor, Vasu Engineering College, Hyderabad, to kindly share his valuable response as he is not available. So we'll to go for continuation of the program. Now I request one of our staff organizers, Ms. I. Rajeswari, to present profound profile of Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji sir.
Sir, actually, Fanikumar sir is trying, sir, but he could not able to connect with us due to network issue, sir.
That's right. Okay. Now
please
I request
go ahead, sir.
Okay, sir. Now I request one of our staff organizers, Ms. I. Rajeswari, to present profound profile of Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji sir.
Good evening to all. On behalf of the Department of Mathematics and the participants, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our today's resource person, Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji Garu, who gave such a good and informative presentation on automata theory in machine learning. Automata theory provides a theoretical foundation of understanding computation and designing abstract missions, while machine learning focuses on enabling systems to learn from data. Automata theory offers tools and concepts that can be leveraged in designing machine learning algorithms and analyzing their behavior. Finite state machines are used in various AI applications, including game AI, robotics, and control systems. Turing machines are the most powerful form of automata capable of simulating any algorithmic process. By delving into the principles and types of automata, individuals can gain valuable insights into the capabilities and limitations of computational systems, paving the way of groundbreaking developments in the realm of technology and artificial intelligence. In this talk, Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji Garu have discussed about the developments in artificial intelligence. Today's session has been enriched with Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji Garu presentation on automata theory in machine learning, which has inspired new ideas among the faculty members and helped to strengthen their research skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajeshwari, for your nice introduction about Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji, sir. Now I hand over the session to Dr. J. Bhaskar Babuji, sir. Sir, please start the session. Babuji, sir. Babuji, sir, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am on the line. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So thanks for. I think the organizer has given a vote of thanks for me in the beginning itself.
No, sir, it's just a special gratitude, sir.
Okay, so that introducing Bhaskar Babuji, you can see in online Google. You can type my name Bhaskar Babuji, and you can see things. But I have two things to say about me on myself. As I mentioned earlier, that the institution is a temple. So I am a student of Madras Christian College, and I'm a teacher of Anna University. In between, I'm also a student of Bapatla Engineering College. So with this, my introduction, let me share the screen and go for the topic. Yeah, but I could not see the screen. Sir, the screen is shared now.
No, sir.
Yes, sir, it is sharing, sir.
Oh.
Do you get the full screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Full screen is ready.
No, actually, slides are not visible, sir. Open the slides.
The slides. Again, the problem. What are they? Visible Arche. Stop sharing. Again, I share. Rather. This is my
Window.
the entire screen.
Yes, sir. Entire screen.
Take entire screen.
Got it, sir?
Yes, sir. Open your file, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, it is not visible, sir.
You got the full screen, sir?
No, sir. Yes.
No.
Now it is okay, sir.
The full screen has come, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm also audible, right?
Audible and it is very clear, sir.
Thank you. Well, the role of automata theory in machine learning. So we can split up all these things, the sentence, and see what type of role it's going to have in machine learning, the automata theory. As the introducer has given very shortly about what is automata theory. It's part of theoretical computer science, full basics of discrete mathematics, algebra. So almost Every features there, the theory goes with induction and algebraic concepts. So the mathematics play a vital role, especially discrete mathematics plays a fundamental role for this automata theory. Automata theory is a theoretical computer science part. Of course, very shortly to say, it is a recognizer. It is like a compiler in your mind. So why I'm speaking to you people now in the language English, you are able to recognize because already it has been filled in your brain, the language. So you are able to compare the statements, what I'm telling, and then try to recognize what I'm speaking. So this is the major work done by the automata. It's a machine. Automata is a machine, or it's a program actually. A program which recognizes the inputs and give authority to the compiler. Fine. The machine learning is a very emerging branch in our country, but all these things have happened in 1987 itself. We have plenty of books and articles from 1980s about machine learning, and slowly now we are entering into study, and then suddenly we have entered also the deep learning. So it's what I can say it's a subset of artificial intelligence. So the broad topic is artificial intelligence, and inside we have machine learning, and inside we have deep learning. Well, I don't know how many participants are on the line. I'm not able to visible to see because the full screen is before me. So now and then I would like to get response from the participants. What is meant by artificial intelligence? Can anyone in the line can mute and answer? What do you understand by artificial intelligence? Anyone can answer so that you can encourage me to speak more. Artificial intelligence, what do you understand by artificial intelligence? Break this word in two pieces are there. AI, what is A and what is I? How do you feel that connected with us? Well, there is no response. Anyone can introduce yourself and respond so that I can catch you later. Any participants in Bapatla, student of Bapatla Engineering College? Any participants from Chennai? Any participant from SRM University, Amaravati? Any participants from Bapatla Arts College? Just join. You can tell what is meant by artificial intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody gives a start, people will join, I think. Well, I'll go. So, generally, this is an intelligence. Do we have any? We are all intelligent, right? One compares others. I am intelligent than him. I have more knowledge than him. Intelligence is different from knowledge, or both are same, or which is subset, intelligence or knowledge? Which is bigger set and which is subset? See, act according to the situation. That is, we get the intelligent name, right? You may have more knowledge, but you will not open the mouth in the class when the faculty is asking, please, did you understand this? Means some doubts you have, can ask. Some people will ask sharply a question so that it will motivate the teacher as well as it will initiate to entire class to get alert. So their knowledge is there to some extent, but that intelligence comes there quickly. So intelligence is a subset of thing. Likewise, though we have the intelligence with us, okay, how to create artificial intelligence? How to create artificial intelligence? So when we say artificial, it's not man, it is any machine. So how to make the machine intelligent? So we are pressing the bicycle is running, it's a machine. Okay, even if you remove your legs from that, okay, the machine, the pedal will be scrolling, right? The pedal will be scrolling. Why it is scrolling? Because the wheel is running, the chain is pulling, and the chain is oscillating. So because of that, this is a mechanism. But how you are going to indulge artificial intelligence in a machine? So that means the machine itself acquires knowledge because it is running in a pattern. It's running in a pattern. It is continuously the pattern is registered, the machine. So it itself gets okay. This may be the next. This may be the next stage. So it is a continuous process. The work has been done. Like your program has been given, and you want to calculate the average. You want to calculate the average. You write a program. 5 subjects. Add 5 subjects. Sum divided by 5. So this is what for every 5 entries you give and put an enter, then the average comes. This is you writing a program. So the machine, what it does, it's okay, searching problem or selecting problem. So when you make the machine practice to certain things in several stages, stage by stage, the machine itself get knowledge. So repeatedly, see one thing, no, you by heart the poem in your school days. Maybe once you come to 9th standard, 10th standard, slowly your memory loss is there. You get by hearting and writing and all. You don't like. I want to understand. I am an intelligent fellow. I want to by heart. But sometimes a repeated way of reading, it becomes by hearted. So, but we cannot say that because this fellow is giving good answer, you cannot say that this fellow don't have knowledge. It's just by hearting. Not at all like that. So both are together there. So the next stage of machine learning is deep learning. We'll come to that later. So as it's machine learning enables computers to recognize patterns. Okay, I'm just I'm going to the slide now. The slide you have, computer to recognize patterns in training data and make accurate inferences about new, previously unseen information. This pattern recognition ability allows the machine learning models to make a decision or predictions autonomously with the freedom, okay, without any restriction. It autonomously makes a decision and it does some prediction. So this is done only by repeated the pattern. So across the industry, machine learning finds application in numerous fields. How we approach complex problems and create new possible across industries. Natural language process enables computers to understand, interpret, and generate human language for chatbots, translation, and content. So you watch. I came to Andhra Pradesh, I watched 50 movies. Whether I understood or not, I learned the language. So that was the first stage. So the interest to learn the language. So every day I go for second show after the class, after my night dinner, I watch a movie and try to understand. So without any teacher, I learned, I can say. So the mission also does this job, natural language processing. Computer visions, teaching machines to interpret and understand visual information from images and videos for autonomous vehicles and medicinal images. A very, very beautiful area where the machine learning does the wonderful job, like how a car is been going without a driver, and medicinal imaging, how the decisions are being predicted. Speech recognition is another area. Okay, used for it is this speech recognition is used in the defense as well as the police departments, right? And how the voice has been trapped and then the culprits have been found. Email filtering, automatically detecting, filtering the spam reports, okay, and organize the email communications using this intelligence. Agriculture, how machine learning is recognized in farming, agricultural crop monitoring, mainly the yield and the pest detections. So I can go once more step in healthcare application, like medicinal image analysis, drug discovery, personalized treatment plans, and diagnostic, and doctors make more accurate diagnosis using the machine learning pattern. So this is not the limit bound. It is beyond this. Just I have given only some samples. Even tomorrow, when the machine starts working in a new area, it will learn that very quickly. It is a repeated study from the data. Okay, all of you know that how the data is been organized and given, and then how the data has been read, and the pattern is recognized, and so on. Fine. So, what are the theoretical foundations behind this machine learning? The solid mathematical and statistical foundations that provide a theoretical framework for understanding how algorithms learn and generalize. Algorithm itself learn. We are the person preparing the supercomputers. That means who is super than a computer? The human brain is one which provides algorithm to make the machine work. So we are super than supercomputers. Okay, even that algorithms get learned and generalized. The main parts of this machine learning theory parts are your statistics data, okay, the inference methods and essential for ML algorithms. Then mathematical optimization, mathematical programming methods that helps algorithms find optimal solution and minimize the errors in the machine. That's a good algorithm, right? Optimal solution with minimum space and minimum error and time complexity. That's a good program. Then the last, the probability approximation correct learning, the theoretical framework that describes how machine learning algorithms can make the reliable predictions with the high probability. So these are the three theories, foundation theories for machine learning. Other related fields for machine learning or data mining, how data is been organized, helps to discover the hidden patterns and the explanatory data analysis. Fine. Let us see the historical evolution of the AI to machine learning. So as I said, AI is the broader class and machine learning is a subset of it. Machine learning grew out of quest for artificial intelligence. Early researchers attempted symbolic methods and a primitive neural network called perceptions. Then came probabilistic reasoning. The probabilistic system were employed, especially in automated medicinal diagnosis, but faced theoretical and practical challenges in the data acquiring. And so this is one area where it was very, very famous even before 15 years, right? Probabilistic reasoning. In 1980s, the expert system came to dominate AI and statistics spelled out in favor. A logical knowledge-based approach created a rift between AI and machine learning. And the fourth stage is neural network revival. So researchers like Hopfield and David Humphrey continued neural network research as connected some achieving success with back propagation in mid-80s. And in the 1990s, machine learning emerged as independent field, moving from AI, inspiring symbolic methods using the statistics, fuzzy logic learning, and probability theory. Fine, but what is today's power of machine learning? The forecasting model, okay, predicting future trends and outcomes across industries. Then autonomous vehicles without a driver, how safety driving is going without a driver. Large learning models. This is an advanced AI system, understand and generate the human language, okay, to recognize the language. There are thousands and thousands of language in the globe, right? So the machine is already fed with the languages, so it's able to recognize and answer. The generative AI tools to create new content from text to image to code. Wonderful application is from text to image and image to code. So this is what today the computer science people are working on, including with the help of mathematicians and electronics people. Well, now coming to our theoretical part, automata theory. It's a study of abstract machine known as automata. So, as I mentioned earlier, it is mainly transition of states based on the inputs. So, let's take a small incident. We start at the home and come to the classroom, Bapatla Engineering College classroom. So, I start by 7:30 in Vivekananda Colony. I wait from my house. I travel to the bus stop 1, and then it takes a time T1 minutes. I wait for T2 minutes there. That is my input, is my time. A bus stop. I take the bus, and then I go to stopping 2, maybe the Gadigara Stambam in Bapatla, which I remember still. Then some people get into it. So in T3 minutes, I travel to the next bus stop. Then again, some people get down, or some people more will get out into the bus. Then after time T4, I come to the campus. Maybe I can go to the option is there, go to canteen, or I go to classroom. Or I can go to canteen and spend some time and then come back to classroom. And the whole day from that is what I say 7:30 to 1 p.m. I enjoy the class. And then again, that is my target. So I start from the house, then I end with the classroom. So this is the plan. Okay, starting state is my house, and final state is my classroom. In between, I have bus stop 1, bus stop 2, bus stop 3, canteen, gate, whatever it is. So there are 4, 5 stages I come across. The input is time. I can also take the input, any other input as a symbol, or I want to recognize a word. I can split the word into what is a letters and recognize. That's what the mission does. In the mid 20th century, this originating this particular subject, okay, for understanding computational and discrete systems. So we have the abstract machine focused on mathematical models and computational foundations and limits with the capabilities of machine can achieve. Then we have the finite automata, various type of automata, finite automata, push-down automata, linear bounded automata, and the final mini computer is the Turing machine by Alan Turing. Well, so this is the hierarchy in which the subject is being given for a computer science engineering student, as well as the people who study formal language automata theory, beginners. This Chomsky hierarchy is given that you can see the innermost box, FA, finite automata, the smallest machine with a lot of restriction, the grammar with the called regular grammar. This grammar generates the language that is called regular language, RL. So regular language is generated by regular grammar and recognized by the machine. So now I have a question: what is a language recognizer? What is a language generator? See, it's like very simple to put in words that preparing food and eating the food. Preparation means generation. Generating the language using set of rules and regulations is called grammar. A grammar generates the language. Once you generate the language, you start using the language. Okay, then you speak the language, learn the language, you write the language, and then you use it. So you're able to recognize that this is the language Japanese, this is the language Chinese, this is the language Telugu, this is the language English. So that recognition part is the automata, finite state automata. So the regular grammar generates the regular language. That language is recognized by finite automata, and little freedom is given for this grammar. Then this regular grammar is extended with freedom to context-free grammar. So this context-free grammar will generate the language called context-free language, and it will be recognized by the machine automata called push-down automata. So there is some restriction in this grammar, so it is shrinked to regular grammar. Okay. Further, there is the full freedom is given for phrase structure grammar. That is the outermost box, TSG. This gives me phrase structure language. That is a universal language recognized by the computer. That is the extension of all the machine with all features like your mobile phone in your hand. Every 1 year you have a new mobile in your hand because it has some added feature. Okay, those days when we studied the computer science in the 80s, basic was there. Then Pascal came to learn. Pascal COBOL. Then when I did my postgraduate in 1991, we studied C, a Ritchie book, very nice. Then after completing and I came to teaching line in 92, suddenly C plus came. Then just to look at 2-3 years, C plus came. Now Java is there, then what not else, all things have been slowly increasing, and Python you are selling, and with now all MATLAB and other new softwares to draw graph, to draw diagram, to calculate. So day by day the features are increasing in the mobile. So here similarly the improvement, and then this is the machine which all features called the Turing machine. And between Turing machine and push on automata, there's a small layer, very sensitive part. So that has been filled by another grammar called context sensitive grammar, CSG. So there are 4 types of languages. We have thousands of languages. Okay, a language is all higher level language which we are speaking, or higher level language. But what machine is having is a lower level language. So why we say higher level language? Because it is having more of alphabets. Why do you say low level language? Because there is only 2 alphabets, 0 and 1. That's why it is called low level language or machine language. We are not putting the word low level language. The correct terminology is machine language, has only 2 alphabets, 0 and 1. Whereas what we speak is Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannadam, English, German, French, are all high level language. So there are more alphabets. You know one thing, for the kind of information, the most easy language to learn in the earth is English, because it has only 26 alphabets. The next easy language in the earth is Tamil, because it has only 30 basic alphabets, 12 plus 18, 30. But if you multiply by using mathematical operators, that becomes 247 alphabets. But basically only 30. So next easy language is Tamil. If you have a teacher, it's very easy to learn. But the most difficult language in the earth is Telugu, because it has 56 alphabets. Why? Because all type of pronunciation, sound, you have a pictorial representation. If I ask you to define what is an alphabet, it's an abstract question. An alphabet is a pictorial representation or a symbol denoting a sound. So for all type of sounds, you have a letter. So that's why all the Tyagaraja Kirtana is in Telugu, and it's a very powerful language. So I can share proudly that the Telugu language is more powerful among all languages, because it is very difficult to learn. It will take more time for us to a kid to learn the alphabet, 56 alphabets. The most easy language is English. So don't be afraid of English. It is very, very easy. So this the low level language or the machine language is with the 0-1 alphabets. That is called the machine language. Fine. So this is the hierarchy we have. The grammar, like regular grammar, recognized by faint automata, context-based grammar, recognized by push automata, context-sensitive language, the language generated by CSG, linear bounded automata, and the phrase structure grammar recognizes generates phrase structure language or universal language with Turing machine. So this is how any topic in automata. These 4 languages are called formal languages and formal grammars. These 4 machines are the machines which are going to help us in a compiler to design, okay, a compiler. So the faint automata is a machine. It's a pattern which works in lexical analyzer. PDA assigns in a syntax analyzer, and at the end, finally, the compiler is total compiler is been designed using the fundamental mathematical concepts lying inside these machines and then grammars. So for language, I require alphabet. So alphabet, I can coin words. Okay, I can paste one after another letters. I get a word. So epsilon is an empty word, length is 0. And this is a machine language with the alphabets, 7 symbols are there, zeros and ones. If you count these symbols, the length is 7. And here we have, you can say, how do you do concatenation? How do you say length of the two words? X is good and Y is by. So XY is concatenating X and Y. It's good boy, goodbye. So the length is length of X plus length of Y. Okay, so this is how. And given a string, I can write a reversal of the string. Okay, just put it in the other way. Okay, forward to backward, that becomes a reversal. So this is the word of length 0. If I have a word W, I can pump this word, write the powers W square, W cube. So W power n plus 1 is W power n into W. So this is string replication. So I can simply think of prefix and suffix, okay, that you know how to have an English language. So what are the what is recognized by a finite automata? The set of words recognized by a finite automata are called regular sets. Okay, computer science, a systemized body of knowledge containing computation. So theoretical computation begins number of device fields like biological study, models, neural networks, electrical engineers developing switching theory as a tool of hardware design, and so on. Fine. The original purpose is to develop neural nets and switching circuits in earlier computing research. And later, the modern application, it was a tool in lexical analyzer designing. That's what I mentioned earlier. Lexical analysis is a component of compiler to recognize the tokens in which you are dealing in the language. If you are dealing with a C compiler, then your program will be written in a C. If you're writing in Java, your program will be Java, and then the program is fed inside. The lexical analysis is split into tokens and recognize whether you're doing any mistake or whether your tokens are recognized in the same language. So this is the purpose in modern application. But the core function is process variable names, keywords, and other indivisible programming units. Well, what is a finite automata? A finite automata is like this. It has 3 components. That is, one is called the input tape. You have input tape. You have inputs A, B, A, B, A, B, B, A. Okay. So this is input tape. This tape will stand. Okay. And the pointer will stand like this. The tape will move from right to left. The pointer will lead 1 by 1 symbols. The tape will move from right to left. Pointer will not move. The pointer will stand. And this is called a finite control box. It has states. Number of states is Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. 4 states. What happens is the state will read one input and then change the state to some other state. Okay, so the input tape will contain the inputs, and the reading head will read the initial portion, and then the control, the finite control, will change the state as per the need of the mission. Fine. Then there is initial state, as I mentioned earlier. There is a final state. In between, there are states. Okay. So if you are standing in the same state, you come across self loops. Otherwise, you move from one state to another states. Fine. So basically, this is a formal definition of a finite automata. It has 5 components: Q, sigma, delta, Q naught, F. So this Q is set of states, finite states. That's why it's called finite state automata. Sigma is the input symbols or alphabets. Q naught is the start state. F is some set of final states. See, some people go to the classroom, some people go to the canteen, sit to the quarter for the whole day. For him, the final state is the canteen. Some other people go to some other Chirala. Instead of Bapatla, he'll go to Chirala and he'll spend time in the beach and come. So for that fellow, the final state is the beach. So final state can be set of states. Initial state is only one your house. Okay. And delta is a next transition function. This is a mapping from Q cross sigma to Q. So it is a function which reads a 2 tuple, reads state, reads as input symbol, and changes the state, goes to next state. So initial state is generally Q naught. Final state is connection between the number of states, set of states. Fine. So instead of giving the theory, let me go and explain with the help of a diagram. So look at this diagram. If you look at this diagram, you have this is called the state Q0, initial state. This double rounded is called the final state. So there are three states in the machine: Q0, Q1, Q2. What is this machine recognizing is, if you give an input 0, the state delta Q0 will go to Q1. If you give an input 1 for the state Q1, it will read the input 1 and go to state Q2, and it will accept the word 0, 1. Accept the word 0, 1. So this is the final state automatic of the three states: initial state, final state, and the input simple 0, 1. Delta mapping, delta Q0 0 is 1, delta Q1 1 is. Okay, now I would like to add a self loop at this particular state Q1. What happens if I put a self loop? Q1 reads 0, stays in Q1 itself. That means any number of zeros can be read by Q1 and stay in Q1 itself. So there is a what is a self loop, or pumping takes place. Power is raised here. That is at the state Q1, you keep on recognize zeros any number of times. So I can take a 0 power n. So compulsorily I read a 0, come to Q1. At this place, if I read a 1, I'll go to Q2 and halt. Otherwise, I can read a 1, any number of zeros. So 0 power n and n greater than or equal to 1 and 1. So look at this. This is the set of collection of this, a single word 0, 1. This is an infinite set of words 0, 1, 0 square, 1, 0 cube, 1, 0 power 4, 1, so on. Okay. Look at this. If I don't do that, if I give a self loop at this place, I give a self loop at this Q2, compulsory it will read a 0, come to state Q1. Compulsory the machine will read a 1, it will go to Q2. So 0, 1 is compulsory, and here 1 is option. So 1 can be infinite times, Q2 can repeatedly read 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, stay in Q2. So I am able to write the language recognized by this collection of all words recognized by this automata is 0, 1 power j, minimum j is 1, j greater than 1. So I simply say the language accepted by this automata is 4, in figure 4 is 0, 1 power j, j greater than 1. So this is a finite state automata, recognize this language is a regular language. This machine is recognizing 0 power I 1. It's again infinite language, 0 power I 1, I greater than or equal to 1. Okay. Now, look at this machine automata. A non-deterministic, I'll tell what is non-deterministic. A non-deterministic automata accepting Z, A, B whole star, where A and B are immediate to its right. Fine. If you, maybe I'll go back here and tell you about the delta mapping to be more clear. Fine. Look at this example again back. It's a 5-tuple set of states. 3 states are there, Q0, Q1, Q2, and 2 alphabets are there. Q0 is initial state. There is only one state, final state Q2. The delta mapping is given like this as an expansion, Q cross sigma to Q. So Q element is Q0, reads an element A from sigma, changes the state to Q1. Q1 reads A, goes to Q1, self loop. Q1 reads A, goes to Q1. Q1 reads B, goes to Q2, changes the state. Then again a self loop. Q2 reads B, raised to Q2. So minimum on A and more number of A's. Then Q1 goes to minimum B, goes to Q2, and at Q2 you can pump any number of B's. So this delta mapping with the 4 rules, set of rules, can be given a tabular column. The tabular column, I can put the states Q0, Q1, Q2, okay, like here in the vertically. Then I can put these A and B inputs. So Q0 reads A, goes to Q1, it's here. Q1 does not read B, so I put a dash, nothing, no reaction. Q1 reads A, goes to Q1, I put here. Q1 reads B, goes to Q2, I put here. Q2 does not read A. Q2 reads B, goes to Q2. So these 2 places are empty. So this delta transition can be written as table or like this, or diagram like this. Okay. So here, this language is 0, 1 power j. If I put a self loop here with a 0, the language will change as 0 power I, 1 power j. So that's what I want to tell at the end. Fine. Now, again, back to this. Look at these three languages. Very carefully look at these three languages. Language 1 consists of words of the form a power m, b power n. Okay, the pattern is like that: a power m, b power n, and m and n have any values for m and n more than or equal to 1. So what is the minimum value of m and n? The minimum value of m and n is 1. If I put that minimum value m equal to 1, n equal to 1, this language letter is AB. Okay, let me fix m equal to 1 and raise the n. 2, AB square. 3, AB cube. 4, AB power 4. Infinite, n goes to infinite. So A is there. After A, any number of B's. Okay, next, if I fix n equal to 1 and run my m, AB, A square B, A cube B, A power m B, A power m plus 1 B, A power infinity B. If I keep changing m and n frequently, any number of A's, number of B's, even equal to also will come. 100 A's, 100 B's, 101 A's, 150 B's, anything. There is no relationship between m and n. This is independent index, this is independent index. This is language. The language pattern is, the spoken language pattern is, I always utter A first. After A's are over, the second compartment B comes. This is different from the language B power M, A power N. Because this language is A's are finished and then B's. Look at the second language L2. This is A power N, B power N. Only one number is there, N. Index N greater than or equal to 1. Here there is no two index, only one index. Both the power are raised to power N. So that I can say equal number of A's and equal number of B's. But that is the third language, all strings over A and B with equal number of A's and B's. This is different from L3. L2 is different from L3 because this language, if you count the number of A's and number of B's, that should be equal. That is different from L2 because there is a discipline here. First, all A's will come. Suppose you put A power 5, 5 A's will come. Then the tape will read 5 A's and the tape will read 5 B's followed by them. So 5 is the number n equal to 5. If I put n equal to 10, I should read 10 A's and then I should read 10 B's. This is different from language L3. Because L3 is a language which has equal number of A's and B's. I can have A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, A, and count all A's, count all B's, and say that this is a language L3. If the number of A's and number of B's differ, then it is not a number of L3. That is different language. So the most important thing is discipline. So L2 is different from L3, right? So L1, L2, L3, keep watching this. This is a wonderful language called regular language recognized by faint automata. But that cannot be done by this machine, cannot do this, faint automata cannot do, because there is no memory power in the machine to count how many A's you have read, how many B's you have read. There is no memory power in the finite automata. What is finite automata? Look at this, it is a phi tuple. It is a phi tuple Q sigma delta Q naught F. Nothing memory is given here. Okay, that memory is not here. But to remember this n, you should require a single memory to keep it in mind once how many A's you have read. Okay, so that is required. But for this, that single memory is not sufficient. You have to have more than one memory to count the number of A's and number of B's and check whether A equal to B. Number of A equal to number of B. This many processes there. So this is a very powerful. So now my question is the most general, right? Is now you tell me which is small, which is big. The answer is given here. L2 is subset of L1. L2 is subset of L1. And L2 is also subset of L3. So this is subset of both, right? So this is one type of class. This is one type of pattern. Suppose if I write B power and A power 1, that will equal here, but that is not equal to L2 because L2 it says that after reading all A's, read B. Fine. Right. So with this, let me go to the further. I'll come to this later. Non-deterministic finite automata. What is meant by non-deterministic finite automata? This is very interesting. See, when you don't have a choice in the path, you never do mistakes. If you have a choice, when you're going in a road, you get a left and right, okay, then you require a decision making stand at that place, whether to turn left to a destiny or to right, because there's a choice. Suppose you have 3 roads in a junction, again confusion starts. Which road I should go? Left road or right road or middle road? So there should be a person to guide you. So nothing is there given easily, or a direction board should be there. There should be some notice, or there be some direction board kept in that junction, which is the way you have to go. Otherwise, you will do wrong decision. The decision may be wrong. There's a possibility of making error. That's called non-determinism. If you have a choice, if a state reads a single input and it goes to only one state, it is called deterministic. Because in the question paper, answer all question means there ends the matter. If you give choice, that fellow will do. If you have 2 choices, you will write both the answers and then confuses. Or he will write part A in one answer, part B in another place, another answer. That's what we are suffering while value the paper. Fine. So if you give more and more choice, your mind will be oscillating. Decision cannot be taken, and sometimes the decision may be wrong. That depends upon the luck, because there is no direction. Similarly, when you travel in a bus, if you go, there is only one seat in the bus in your junction. You get into the bus and sit in the place and quietly sleep. But if you have 10 vacant in the bus, the fellow will sit in one place. After 10 minutes, he will rise and then go to next seat. Then he will complain about that seat and he will go to the next seat, because there's more choice. So keep on shifting. There's an option. An option is there. It's called non-deterministic. When there is no option, it is called deterministic. Okay. So the machine does not like non-determinism. The finite automata does not require non-determinism. The lexical analyzer, the compiler, does not need non-determinism. It wants only deterministic, because non-deterministic sometimes happens to make mistake. So that we want to avoid. So there is truly mathematics algorithm is there, converting non-deterministic to deterministic. But every time deterministic is not possible, one can find only non-deterministic automata and convert to deterministic. These are all purely mathematics, inductive proofs how the machine is converted from NFA to DFA. Okay, so that we will see. Look at this machine now. Okay, this is a non-deterministic finite automata. We don't want this. We want only deterministic. Why? Because look at this machine. It is having 3 states: Q0 start state, Q1, Q2 final state. Now forget this self loop. Look at the straight path. Q0 reads A, goes to Q1. Compulsorily, if it reads B, goes to Q2. The smallest word recognized by the machine is AB. Okay, now I will put a self loop here. The smallest machine, the smallest word is AB. If I put a self loop here, then I have a choice here. More number of A's, any number of A's. Suppose I want 100, I want 10A and 15B. I will read this 9 times, and 10th time I'll read A, go to Q1. So A power 10 is recognized. 15, B power 15. I have to read this 15, these 14 times. 14 times I'll read here. 14 times I'll read this B, Q1, B, Q1, B, Q1. 14th time, B, Q1. 15th time, I get out B, read goes to. So I require a person, I require a guide to take a decision whether I have to stay in Q0 or go to Q1. Or I require at this place a help, a guide for me. A mission has to be guided. Whether I have to go to Q2 or stay in Q1. Because I don't know which B I'm reading. I don't have a memory. I cannot count how many B's I read. I cannot count how many A's I read. So here it is non-deterministic. There is a choice, delta Q0 A goes to Q0 or Q1, comma. Again, there is a choice. Delta Q1 B goes to Q1 or Q2. Because of this particular choice, it is non-deterministic. The lexical analyzer, the compiler does not like doing mistakes choice. It has to be correct. The program should be perfect. Deterministic, logically it should be correct. There's not the choice. So what I do is, this mission is easy. There are plenty of missions which cannot be done directly deterministic. For this mission, the answer is very easy. Look at this. I throw this self loop here to this position Q2. This transfer this B self loop to Q2. Transfer this self loop A to Q1. That means you avoid the choice. So Q0 reads A goes to Q1. Q1 reads A, stays in Q1. Q1 reads B, goes to Q2. Q2 reads a number of B's. The choice is here. So you have to compulsorily read a shift here and exhaust all the A's. Compulsorily read a B, Q shift to Q2, exhaust all B's. So that becomes deterministic. So shift your self loop to this Q1, shift this self loop to this Q2. You will convert this NFA to DFA, deterministic finite automata. We require only deterministic finite automata. So there is an algorithm here, right, to convert an NFA. That's called equivalence of NFA and DFA. Look at this. This is another finite automata. The smallest word is 0, 0. Okay, 2 zeros. But here something's loop is there. Choice 0 or 1. So I can read 0, I can read 1, I can read any number of 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Anything you can read, but I end with the 2 zeros. So the language recognized by this automata is strings over sigma, all possible strings of any length 0 and 1, ending with the 2 zeros. Ending with the 2 zeros. So this is non-deterministic because 0, it has two choices. Either I can stay in Q0 or go to Q1. So this is the mission. How do you convert this to deterministic? So I go for subsets. I go for subsets of this sigma, sorry, Q0, Q1, Q2. The subsets are, these are the subsets of the, that is the set of all subsets. That is the, what is a 2 power Q elements will be there. Power set. So these are the power set. Then I will prepare my final state. Earlier, my final state is the Q2. So I'll find out where and all Q2 is there. Q2 is here, Q2 is, Q2 is here. Pick up those, put in the new set 1, 2, 3, 4, Q2. Then initial state, I put a box bracket Q0. So box means single state. Flower bracket means set of states. Flower bracket means set of states. Box bracket means single state. So now the conversion is not flower to flower, box to box. Single state goes to single state. This is a single state. This is a single state named as Q0, Q1, Q2. This is a single state Q0, Q1, Q2. Single state Q0, Q1. Earlier I put flower bracket set of states. That is for non-deterministic. For deterministic, single state has to go. From one single state has to go to one single state. Look at this, for example, Q0, Q2. Q0, Q2 goes to Q0, Q1. Q0, Q1 goes to Q0, Q1, Q2. How this is possible? Look at the diagram. Q0, Q1. So Q0 reads 0, Q0, Q1. Q1 reads 0, Q2. So there is union of these two. I collect it and then I put it in the set. Union of Q0, Q1 and Q1, Q2 is Q0, Q1, Q2. Put a box by single state. This is how you design an algorithm, right? Converting a NFA to DFA. Okay. So that algorithm is given as a result. So this is the theorem. L accepted by set of non-deterministic automata. There is deterministic automata accepting L. So I have not put the theorem proof here. I put the problem here. If I do that, I'll get an automata like this with the 3 disconnected components. I'll remove all the states, waste states, and the states which doesn't come out only go inside. So those states are waste, and I remove all those states. This state is only coming out, not going in. So I remove the state. I remove these 3 components, this component. So I have only A. I name it as 3A, B, C. This is my automata ending with the 2 zeros. It's not possible for us to do immediately. Only by conversion we can do. Fine. So these are some small expressions, like formulas or expressions. So this is sigma star, a single state mission. Okay, initial state is this, final state is this. What is the possible string? All possible strings, including epsilon. Let's say what is sigma star? Sigma star consists of epsilon, A, B, A, B, B, A, B. So I'm preparing strings of any length. First string, empty string, epsilon, string of length 1, A or B, string of length 2, A, B, B, string of length 3, string of infinite. So infinite words I can prepare. I can prepare infinite languages also. So how I'm increasing? Here I have choice A or B. I can go here and I can do any number of A's and B's. This is sigma plus. This machine initial state Q0, reads A goes to Q1, read B goes to Q2, and again halts here. Suppose if read B comes like this back to Q1, okay, this A is final state, A is a final state, A single input recognized A. Suppose I read A, I read a B, I cannot halt here because it's not final state. I have to read another B and halt here. So what is my output? A, B, B. So A, B, B. Okay, next. If I read A, go to Q1, I read a B, again I read a B, B, B. Suppose if I read a third B, will go to Q2, that is not sufficient, it's not final state. If I read a fourth B, I'll come back to final state, accept the word A, B power 4, A, B power 6, A, B power 8. So the general language accepted by the machine is A, B power 2n, A, B power 2n. So this is an automata which recognizes the language A, B power 2n. And this is again an automata which recognizes A, B power 2n. Okay, look at this here. Reads A, it reads B. Okay, it reads B. A, B, B. Again, you put a loop here, B, 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 B. So this is n greater than equal to 0, n greater than equal to 1. Watch this carefully. Minimum, smallest word is A, no B's. Smallest word is A, B, B. So read A, come to Q1, read B, come to Q2, read B, come to Q3. Smallest word is A, B, B. So n greater than equal to 0, n greater than equal to 1. So I give a parallel arc here. In the previous problem, there is one state less. Here one state is increased because the smallest possible word is having n greater than equal to 1. Here n is greater than equal to 0. So this is what the pattern the machine learns. Like this, I design finite automata. The machine learning is done by itself. Suppose if I increase this n greater than equal to 2, next stage the machine will put the Q4 state and shift the parallel arc to the Q3, Q4. So this is how machine learning takes place. Further is called deep learning. So the intelligence comes by the pattern, repeated pattern, the machine will learn to increase the state and extend the language. Infinite languages can be done here with the one alphabet, with the two alphabet, with the three alphabet. Alphabet is 1 or 2, but infinite languages can be generated. Look at this A power 2n, n greater than 0. When n equal to 0, A power 0 is epsilon. When n is equal to 1, it reads an A goes to state Q1, that is not final state, reads another A, comes back to final state. So every time this comes here, every time it comes here, A and another A, another A, another A. So A power 2n is recognized. Okay. So this is how the machine learns. Look at this. I have 3 states, Q0, Q1, Q2. Q0, Q1, Q2. Q0, read 1 goes to Q1. Q1, read 1 goes to Q2, accepting final state. So the smallest word in the language is 1, 1. Yeah, 1, 1. I can take I, J, K, 0 because I, J, K starts from 0. ijk greater than or equal to 0. So the smallest word is 1, 1. Okay, look at the language. I want 0 power I, 1 0 power j, 1 0 power k. So this is 0 power I. I pump at this stage. It is a DFA. No harm in it. It's a DFA. Q0 reads 0 goes to Q1. Q0 reads 0. So same 0 does not go to more than one stage. It's NFA. This is DFA. At this Q2, I pump more number of zeros. That is done by 0 power j. At this stage, I pump 0 power k. After that, there is no restriction. So 0 power I, 0 power j, 0 power k. So this is how the pattern even goes for the Turing machine at the last stage with the multiple tapes. Okay, I can do operations. I do a lot of formulas and mathematics. Okay, that can be done with the one memory, single memory or multi-tape machine. That I'll tell at that stage. This is the language 0 power I, 1 0 power j, 1 0 power k. Look at this language. This is a union of two languages. That means either this or choice this. Either this choice or this choice. If I take this path and go to Q2, I'll get the first language. If I take this path, I'll end with the Q4, I'll recognize this language. 0 power I, 1 power j, 0 power I, 1 power j, 1 0, more 0, 1 1, more ones. First language. Second language, single 1 compulsory, more number of ones. Single 0 compulsory, more number of zeros. So 1 power m, 0 power m command greater than 1. So either this machine will recognize this language or recognize this language, depending upon not both, because union means plus. Plus means union, dot means multiplication, star means power. These are the 2-3 operations which is available in the financial automaton. Look at this, I can design my union of two languages even like this, provided my last ending letter of the language is same. So here A power m c, B power n c. This is my way I can reduce these states. If I don't do like this, like previous problem, I will waste one more state. This will go Q1, go to Q2. This will go to Q2, this will go to some Q5. To reduce the states, I can have a choice. This C is common. So I put this common C here, this common C here. So instead of 5 states, I am reducing the states. This is a very good algorithm. If you reduce the space, reduce the time, and the efficient is there, the algorithm is a good algorithm. So here also the automata, we have only 4 states for this particular. In 1956, Stephen Klein characterized the set of recognized set. The words he said is called automata, which has the languages which is made up of 3 operations: union, concatenation, closure, plus dot star. So that is called regular sets, are called regular expressions. Okay, so look at this language L1 101. Finite language is 2 words. L2 is a finite language, 2 words, 01111. If I take the dot product of the 2 languages, L1 dot L2, and then what we are getting is 2 into 2, 4 words here. Okay, 2 into 2, 4, something is missing. Okay, it's my mistake. So L1 dot L2 is 10 with 011, 1 with 011, 10 with 11, and 1 with 11. Triple one, concatenation. What is star means power. So A plus B whole star. So like that, this is A, this is B. So I'll put epsilon, empty word, not taking anything, taking 1 at a time, 1011, taking product of this with itself, 1011 with 1011, I get like this. So likewise, the operation goes concatenation, clean closure, star. I can express here a union, concatenation, clean closure, equivalently plus multiplication power. What is A plus B whole square? We cannot say A square plus B square plus 2AB because it is commutative. AB is commutative. We are able to write AB equal to BA. But here it is not possible. AB is not equal to BA. So A plus B into A plus B, AA or A or B, A or B. AA or AB or BA or BB. That is R means plus. So flower brackets, if I put expression is like this, you put flower bracket, it's A comma AB comma BA comma BB. Don't say that to AB. So there are A. Similarly, I can extend for A plus B whole star any number of times. A plus B, A plus epsilon whole star is A star. What is A star? Epsilon, A power 1, A power 2, A power 3, A power anything. So epsilon is A power 0. Epsilon is A power 0. So for this expression, I have the mission A plus B whole star. Look at this mission A, and then initially I can read an A. I can also read a B self loop. I can read A, B, or any number of A's, any number of B's. I can skip totally B. I can skip totally A. I can have A's first, B's first, or plenty of A's, plenty of B's. Any order I can write this expression. This is minimum epsilon AB, then AB product. It's A plus B, this is AB whole star. So compulsory A, compulsory B. So two states is must. Compulsory A, compulsory B. Compulsory A, compulsory B. So AB whole star. This is one state is enough for us because the choice is there, plus is there. I can put two loops A and B, or I can put a self loop, one loop and write A comma B. A comma B or A or B. Okay, this is A, B. A plus B whole star. All strings over AB beginning with AA. I want a language A plus AA, A plus B whole star. So smallest word is AA. Read A, come to B, read A, come to C. I can halt. If not, I want more number of A and B's. I can operate this self loop A comma B or B comma. This mission has self loop at initial stage, ending with the two A's. The language is all strings over AB, ending with the two A's. Look at this mission, beginning with the two A's. Look at this mission, ending with two A's. Look at this mission, having A plus B whole star in between two A's. Beginning and ending with an A, in between any number of things, A plus B whole star. Okay, now the machine adapts to it. The machine can receive any input suddenly. I have three choices here. A, I can go to Q1, read B, I can go to Q1, Q not read C, I go to again. I can read A, I can read B, I can read C, I can go to Q2. I can read A, I can read B, I can read C. Just for like that, I given the order is changed. You can put ABC, 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 no harm. Or A slash B. So automatically, what happens is it will have three A's, or it will have three B's, or it will have three C's. It will have A, B, and C, or it will have B, C, and C. Anything will happen at one stage. But whatever it happens at this place, the length of the letter will be 3. You halt. Suppose you want to extend the machine, the tape has some more inputs. Any input it can read A or B or C. Please come back to Q1. So length is 1, 2, 3. Again, length is 1, 2, 3. Again, you come back. Length is 1, 2, 3. So every time the length is 3n. All strings over ABC of length 3n. So what is the words set of language generated by this automata? The language generated by automata set of all strings over ABC of length 3n or modulo 0 mod 3. Length of W is 0 mod 3 over ABC. So that's how we develop the theory with algebra and other things, right? So we're designing the mission to recognize the words of this form. Now the formal definition of a regular expression. Empty set is a regular expression. Epsilon is a regular expression. And for each A, input is regular expression. RNS is regular expressions. R plus is regular expression. RS product is regular expression. R star is regular expression. So union, concatenation, clean closure. So all are possible for a expression. Fine. So I will switch over to this part. That's what the Boolean operations union, clean plus concatenation closure. Fine. So this theory is related to the field compiling theory, formal languages, switching circuit theory, automata theory, algorithmic analysis, computation complexity, and natural language, syntactic pattern, programming language, all formal languages, artificial intelligence, formal language automata theory, neural networks, automata theory. These are the applications in this field. Fine. Application in digital system design. You can think of the complex sequential machine using finite automata or floor section, door control, and safety systems. So by sensor, vending machines, traffic signal control, all be done by the sequential machine. The same concept, what you are doing fundamentally finite automata, that is called sequential machine concept. 19th century, we had the mathematical completeness in the beginning. Okay, so how mathematical induction was used to recognize. Gödel's very famous Gödel conjecture is over there. Gödel shared the mathematical world with this groundbreaking incompleteness theorem, proving that the truth of certain mathematical statements cannot be proved by using of mathematical axiom. Wonderful statement. But can you write algorithms instead of proof? But mathematicians always want logical proof for a result. But plenty of things in discrete maths, even in number theory, you have algorithmic proofs, but we will not appreciate pure algorithmic proof. It's a program and it's an output. But can we convert the procedure of the algorithms as mathematical expressions or statements? These limitations are there. This revaluation meant that some mathematical problems cannot be solved by algorithms. The fundamental limitations that would reshape our understanding of computation itself. From this moment forward, the ideal of complete axiomation of mathematics was forever broken, opening new questions about very nature of mathematical truth and computation possibility. So the scope of algorithmic capacity, theoretical machine designing. So mathematicians began systematically thinking about algorithms, what about algorithms could and could not accomplish. Scholars started designing theoretical computational machines to explore boundaries for mechanical computation. And finally, the limitation study, researchers focused on understanding the fundamental limitations of this theoretical computing. Many groundbreaking theories were proposed. Okay. Then comes 1936, the revolution. Alan Turing proposed the model, universal algorithm machine, that is a Turing machine, okay, which has all features. Okay, the machine has all features. It has memories indirectly by many tapes, tape heads. You have an eraser. You can, like earlier when a typing machine was there, typing an article is very intelligent people, right? Those days. They don't make mistakes because today they do plenty of mistakes, though facilities are there. We can move backspace, we can do enter, we can erase, we can rewrite, we can change the font. Plenty of designing features are there on desktop in Windows. But those days there's only a typing machine with one tap, one letter, that's all. If you do mistakes, total collapse. But this Turing machine is designed such a way that it has a left movement, not only right movement, left movement, right movement. There's no boundary. It can go beyond this boundary. It can rewrite and it can change the state. But in finite automata, you can change the state. That's all. You can move on, go front to forward and backward. In push automata, you have a memory. I'll come to that later. In finite automata, there's not memory. So this development gave into plenty of inventions in designing. Then late 90s, 40s, you have neural networks and automata theory, the UNIVAC construction, so on. So then 1950s, Noam Chomsky, the proposed mathematical for grammars and natural languages. In 56, Chomsky further proposed context-free grammar, which could be used to define computer languages. So in 56, you have Stephen Klein proposed the concept of finite automata for simulating neural network models developed by bits. Then the regular expressions and so on. So this is how the compiler theory developed. 1969, Cook found the problems can be separated into traceable and intraceable categories. Intraceable problems are also called NP hard problems. Traceable divided into two parts. This represents the fundamental barrier of computational theory, NP hard problems. Now, coming to the next part, I don't have time because it is a very big talk for completely doing. It's a one course, context-free grammar, then context-sensitive grammar, and then phrase structure grammar. So here I will just give you a flavor of the grammar. Grammar is a 4-tuple, like a machine 5-tuple. It has variables, terminals, set of rules, protections, and start symbol. So the left-hand side, the written as right-hand side is a rule. Look at this rule. There are two rules, very simple rules. S written as terminal AB, S written as ASB. This rule is very powerful rule. It will build the blocks both left-hand side, right-hand side. If I use this rule repeatedly, S written as ASB, look at this rule. I'm using repeatedly this rule. I'm replacing this by ASB. I'm pushing an A to the left, B to the right. I get A square as B square. If I use this first rule for this S again, I'll get A cube as B cube. If I stop, I want to stop, I use this rule and terminate S as AB, I get A cube, B cube. If I don't do this, if I extend this n-1 times, I get A power n-1 as B power n-1. The last time I use the second rule, I get A power and B power. So wonderful language, L2, which I saw in the learning, equal number of A's and B's without any memory. We cannot recognize this. So a PDF push-on automata is required to recognize. This is called a context-free grammar, and this language is called context-free language. A power n, B power n, n greater than equal to 1. It requires one memory to keep in mind how many A's you have read, how many B's you have read. Okay, so in that way, the context-free goes, and this is called a derivation tree. It's called a derivation tree. For any rule, I can draw a derivation tree. I can find the yield of a tree. In data structure, in computer science, the yield of the tree is on the leaf. So the yield is A square, B square, A square. A, B, B, A. Top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, left to right. That is the order of this searching. Its yield is A square, AB. How do you get the yield? Is use these rules. Use these rules. Rule 1, S written as ASA. Then for this A, I replace this rule, A written as ASB. And the leftmost S, I ruled the S written as A. Leftmost A, I use this rule BA. And then I get the answer. This is called the yield of the tree AA, BB, AA. This is a tree structure or a derivation tree for this particular, production rules. The grammar is here. Production is done. We are producing a word A square, B square, C square. This is called the derivation tree. Okay. See, now the push-on automata has a special feature. Earlier it was a 5-tuple, it's a 7-tuple now. Gamma, Z0 are two new things. Gamma is called the stack symbol. Z0 is initial stack symbol. What is the stack symbol? You go to the cafeteria, or in a house, you wash your plates. Suppose there are 6 members in your house, all the 6 people are there. After taking your meals, your plates are washed and then it's kept in the kitchen, the rack. So first washed will be kept down, then second washed will be kept on the top, third will be kept on the top, sixth plate will be kept on the topmost. So when you remove the plates for your night dinner, don't reverse it. You remove from the top. First in, last out. Last in, first out. Last plate, sixth plate will be removed first. Fifth will be removed second. Fourth will be removed third. The first will be removed the sixth position. So first in, last out. So like that, you put the stack box and remove one by one from the top and drop it inside in the order. So in that way, if I want to do, then I can remember this language A power and B power. Every time I read an A, I will put one person top in the stack box. This is stack box, third quantity. State is first, word is second, input type, stack members. Initially I had Z0. When I read a book, I put a symbol Z1. If I read another, I put another Z1. Keep on putting Z1s whenever I read A. Whenever I read a way, remove the Z1s. So here I increase, here I am decreasing. Finally, I'll get empty. So that is the key role of the stack box. Whenever I see an A, I push a blue color. Whenever I read a A, I put a blue color. Whenever I read a B, I remove the blue color box. So that at the final stage, I'll empty the stack box and I'll accept the input. That is the beauty of push and automata. That memory is created in a stack box. Now, my question is, what about A power and B power and C power? Again, it is not possible by a Turing machine, not possible by a context-free grammar. A power and B power and C power means 2 times memory is to be kept. I have to go to the next version called context-sensitive grammar or Turing machine. So that's why the features are increasing in the machine. The production becomes tougher and tougher. How to bridge now the automata theory and machine learning? The formal language empowers machine to parse and compress complex input sequence, particularly text and sequential data. Automata assist in decomposition, integrate learning tasks into more accessible sequential transition. Emerging research directly integrates automata embedding into reinforcement learning frameworks for robust multitask policies. So, automata theory provides a rigorous framework for designing algorithm and learn from structural data. Okay, so this makes machine learning models to better handle complex situations. So, guiding the RL agents, optimal learning, multitask learning, complex environments. In advanced AI, automata embeds are beginning pretending to guide reinforcement of learning agents. Transforms and automata is very surprising connection. Large language models like transforms can simulate point automata computations using fewer layers into input length. This discovery highlights its profound link between modern deep learning architectures and the shortcut solutions allowed to efficient algorithms reasoning without reliance on currents. This is by Liu et al. Work done in 2023. This finding directly bridges advanced deep learning with the fundamental automata principle. It opens segments new avenues for developing more interval and critical grounded ML models. Then, as usual, language learning process, pattern recognition, robotics and AI, software verification. This is very beautiful area, software verification. Okay. If by automata to future ML innovations are these are being listed out here. Okay, and automata theory as a pillar of machine learning feature, it can shape the AI evolutions, new synergies, and reboost AI systems. And this topic is purely related to my research. It is for another topic. I just joined this, and this I think I cannot go for you because it goes a bit deep type of graph theory, graph labeling, and so on. So my talk I have to restrict with this. Yeah, my role of to automata, and so I have to restrict myself. So thank you very much for giving opportunity, and I'm very much happy to speak in this great moment for the memorable events happening in Bapatla Engineering College, especially the legends of this Bapatla soil, and my great institution, as I mentioned, Bapatla in college. And my sincere thanks to Karnakar, the TSR sir, Srinivasa Rao sir, and my dear student and HOD Acharya, and
Yes, sir.
Professor Sudhagar Rao sir, with a great voice in beginning. And I remember this moment, my stay in Bapatla, and I also feel home today, and I feel that the connection will be always built with us in future endeavors. Thank you very much. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you, sir, for your lecture on automata theory in machine learning. And this is the time for question and answer session. Due to large number of participants, anyone wishing to clarify your doubts should feel free to submit your questions extensively in Q&A chat box. Sir will clarify the same. Dear participants, if you have any doubts, please post it in the Q&A box. Sir will clarify the same.
Sir, Bhaskar Babu, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, wonderful lecture, sir.
Thank you.
So you have delivered an insightful and enriching lecture. Your clarity, depth of knowledge, and inspiring presentation have truly benefited all our participants, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any participants in Hyderabad? Any participants in computer science department?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Karnakar, sir, please go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Varandal, for your good response and valuable support. Expecting the same cooperation for the remaining sessions also. In general, we express our gratitude to the resource person after the completion of the lecture. But today, we conveyed our special thanks before the lecture began. Acknowledging Sri Bhaskar Babji sir for gracefully accepting our invitation despite his busy and hectic schedule. It is also truly important to share a brief introduction about him, as his distinguished profile and a dedicated service as a great source of inspiration for the younger generation. Today's session is concludes with a vote of thanks by our co-convener, Dr. T. Srinivasa Rao garu. Sir, please, sir. I will read the biodata of Dr. Bhaskar Babji, sir. 1 minute, sir.
No problem, sir. I'm always a student of BEC. No problem.
1 minute. 1 minute, just 1 minute, sir.
No, sir, your biodata gives inspiration to new generation, sir.
Good evening, all. Welcome to all 1 week International Faculty Development Program on innovative applications of mathematics. I feel it is proud to introduce today's resource person and a dynamic researcher, Dr. J. Bhaskar Babji garu. Dr. J. Bhaskar Babji garu is a senior professor working in the Department of Applied Sciences and Humanities in Anna University, MIT campus, Chennai. He did his BSc, MSc, and MPhil in mathematics from Madras Christian College, Chennai during 1986 to 92. He got Cambridge University Scholarship, Arabian Scholarship, Defense Scholarship while doing MSc at Madras Christian College. He received joint CSIR, UGC, and JRF in the year 1992 in the area of mathematical sciences. He did his PhD in Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad in the year 2004. He has published 158 research papers in various reputed international and national journals. Out of them, SCI at 12, Scopus 45, UGCK 26, Web of Sciences 3. 14 students obtained PhD and 31 students completed their MPhil under the guidance of Dr. J. Bhaskar Babji sir, and is still guiding 4 students for a PhD at present. He also guided and completed 66 MSc projects in his credit. He is a reviewer for Mathematical Reviews, American Mathematical Society, European Journal of Combinatorics, Southeast Asian Bulletin of Mathematics, and Allahabad Mathematical Society. He delivered 120 invited talks in various international conferences, seminars, and webinars. He got numerous memberships in scientific and professional scientists. Presently, Dr. Bhaskar Babji garu is working in the areas of chemical graph theory, graph labeling, number theory, cryptography, formal languages, and automata theory. Professor J. Bhaskar Garu is appreciated by one and all with his best way of teaching and remarkable research for the last 3 decades. His friendly nature, good attitude, gentle behavior, research capabilities are additional qualities in him apart from his goodness and vast experience in the field of education and research. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening to all. On behalf of the Department of Mathematics and the participants, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our today's resource person, Dr. J. Bhaskar Garu, who gave such a good and informative presentation on automata theory in machine learning. Automata theory provides a theoretical foundation for understanding, computation, and designing abstract machines, while machine learning focuses on enabling systems to learn from data. Automata theory offers tools and concepts that can be leveraged in designing machine learning algorithms and analyzing their behavior. Finite state machines are used in various AI applications, including game AI, robotics, and control systems. Turing machines are the most powerful form of automata, capable of simulating any algorithmic process. By developing into the principles and types of automata, individuals can gain valuable insights into the capabilities and limitations of computational systems, paving the way for groundbreaking developments in the realm of technology and artificial intelligence. In this talk, Dr. J. Bhaskar Garu have discussed about developments in artificial intelligence. Today's session has been enriched with Dr. J. Bhaskar Garu presentation on automata theory in machine learning, which has inspired new ideas among the faculty members and helped to strengthen their research skills. Dear participants, you are all informed that feedback link will be shared both in the WhatsApp group and YouTube channels. It will be opened till 6 p.m. today. All of you are requested to fill the feedback in time. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. See you in the next section. Bye.
Thank you, Bhaskar Garu.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.